Wrestling fans, here we are live at the Mid-Florida Event Center. It's CCW's 22nd anniversary, Tyler.
It is indeed, Dan, and what a show we have for you folks. Right now we have the Battle Royal Go for the Gold match going on right now. But Dan, tell them what's coming up next.
So much going on here tonight. Vinny Pacifico taking on Jackal Stevens. Venicious taking on Alex Ocean in a hardcore match. Our main event is a tag team tables elimination match. So much on the line here tonight. But let's go to the ring for the Battle Royal that's already in action.
Look at the chaos, Dan, in the squared circle. We got tons of CCW stars here in this Battle Royal.
Wow, it's a gold for the gold Battle Royal. So whoever wins this matchup gets a title shot at the belt of his choosing. And the rules are a little different than typical Battle Royals, Tyler. Over-the-top elimination is in effect, but once we get down to the final four competitors, it can be by pinfall, submission, or over the top.
It's always something different here in the last territory. As right now, man, Severin just taking the fight to everyone he sees. Right now, all over KA Slash. The Invoked is in there, Dan, full force. You got to nod your head to them in this type of matchup.
Well, yeah, they got to be the favorites here, I think, because there's three of them. If they work together, they should have this thing well in hand. But also, you got to think of the size of KA Slash, 335 pounds.
Right now, just getting mugged by the Invoked. KA Slash, though, getting out of their grasp. But look at Nick Turner, that hard right hand. Bodies all over the place in this one right now.
I don't think anybody's been eliminated yet.
Nope.
I see Qrow on the outside of the ring, but he was not thrown over the top rope.
No, Qrow's right now taking his time, just picking his shots on the outside.
Well, I can't understand why the referees aren't ordering him into the ring.
Well, take a second look at this, Dan, right in the middle of the ring. Kyle, that beautiful suplex.
Yeah, very dangerous in a Battle Royal. So many bodies in there. To do something the center of the ring could be incredibly dangerous. Looks like they got the Son of Salem over the top rope, but they can get him off the apron and both feet hitting the floor. That'll be it. Severin, though, went through the middle rope there. Caught Kyle coming in, and he's back inside. The scout of wrestling, Dan Everborn, part of this, as he tries to eliminate Alon right here.
On the other side, Kyle and Severin going out of Severin, trying to get Kyle knocked off that top rope, but Kyle fighting, but still in that danger zone there, Dan.
I think Rango Zaretta was about to be eliminated by Son of Salem. Kyle back over the top. He's not made it back in the ring.
Kyle's holding on for dear life, Dan, but the Invoked is all over him. Nick Turner and Severin just trying to push down Kyle. Kyle holding on by fingertips now.
Now he's got one leg back in the ring. Ooh, KA Splash. He just splashed Rango and Son of Salem in the corner.
And again, while all this action is going out, Qrow just taking his time on the outside.
Desperado nailing Alon from behind. Everborn in trouble in the corner there.
And Dan, there's so many young competitors in this matchup. What a great opportunity for them to win a big-time Battle Royal on a stage like this and then challenge for championship gold in the future.
Well, they're Everborn trying to get Slash out. Son of Salem now going to give him a hand.
An odd couple there with Everborn and Son of Salem, but they just want
the Desperado. He's over the top but stays on the apron.
Okay, Slash fighting his way back into the ring. But what is Kyle doing here? Going tornado DDT.
Oh, man.
Spiking Severin. Kyle risking everything to this one, going for those high-octane moves.
Yeah, Everborn trying to get Kyle out. Kyle had a good grip on that top rope, though.
Now every man's just trying to find someone else to try to throw out of this ring. Still no one eliminated. A lot of bodies in there. They
got KA Slash down in the corner there. Desperado, though, is going to take advantage of the fact that Kyle was standing on top of Slash. Kyle again over that top rope, but managing to stay on the apron. Slash just leveling everybody.
Kyle just finding a way to survive every time. Right now, Slash grabbing a hold of Severn, man. What a crazy start to tonight, Dan, in this Battle Royal matchup for Anniversary 22. So many matches looking forward to here tonight. But take a look at this.
Yeah, everybody going after Slash, which is what I expected from the beginning.
They're just mugging Slash right in that middle of the ring. Every man just trying to get KA Slash over that top
there he
rope.
goes.
And
he's out.
KA Slash.
The biggest threat in the match has been eliminated.
And Jin Kyle celebrating like it was all him. And there we go, the Invoked all over Kyle now. And the Invoked just moving like a pack in there. Isolating.
Well, it's that pack mentality. If they can stick together and work together in this thing, they have a really good shot of one of them winning it. Look at this Qrow still on the outside of the ring. I don't understand these referees.
Look at this, Dan. Out goes Elan. And the definition of interesting, letting his tempers flare here, grabbing
wait a minute.
Nvidia. It looked, the Invoked was distracted, and now Qrow eliminates the Invoked.
Well, Severn's still in there, though. We're down to 5 competitors.
And look, now the Son of Stallion, Nick Turner on the chase to Elan, and Elan's hightailing it out of here. Elan better get out of Port St. Lucie because the Invoked is after him. Like you mentioned, Dan, Severn is still in there, can win this for the Invoked.
Everborn's,
Try to just power up Rango.
Man, I thought he was going to send him in the front row with like a lawn dart.
Rango just getting away out of it, but pulling down that top rope, out goes.
And Rango's been eliminated.
And here we go down.
All right, we're down to the final 4. Now this could be elimination can occur by pinfall, submission, or by throwing him over the top rope.
And Jin Kyle.
Yeah, it looks like they're cornering it. And the crowd's liking what he's saying. The corner Qrow, let's get rid of him.
Jin Kyle wants Qrow out of here.
Oh, he's going to team up with Qrow.
Oh, man, just giving Qrow a good luck smooch. And now going after Severn, and Qrow's on Danny Everborn.
He kissed him?
He kissed him, Dan.
What a bunch of weirdos in there. All right, reversal, and Qrow and Kyle collide. Everborn with a clothesline on Qrow.
The Scout of Pro Wrestling wants to get a Battle Royal merit badge and wants a challenge for a championship here in CCW.
And there's Severn from behind. There is no teammates in this one. Every man for himself. Great opportunity for all 4 of these competitors that are left in here. As you see, Everborn put on the brakes. So, look at the agility of Severn.
Man, the freak maniac Severn just getting out of the way. Man, what a hip attack there. And now, what a drop kick to the mush of Danny Everborn.
And Severn looks like they have things well in hand. He's the only competitor on his feet.
And look at Severn trying to get his balance.
What?
But
he eliminated himself.
Severn has been eliminated.
He lost his balance, and oh my goodness, what a tough break for Severn. And I think Qrow is laughing his.
And Severn's so clinically insane, Dan, he eliminates himself. He can't even control himself. Flies out of the ring.
Well, I need a referee to go check on him. He might be hurt. I think he came down on his head.
And now Everborn just trying to get Jin Kyle out of this one. Kyle again, like we've seen him this whole
over the
match.
top rope and hanging on.
He's been surviving here. Look at Qrow, kill shot to Jin Kyle, and out goes Kyle.
Yeah, Everborn got out of the way.
But look at Everborn, he got Qrow. Everborn wins. The Scout of Pro Wrestling gets that merit badge of Battle Royale. And now has
he gets a title shot.
Championship opportunity, Dan, in the future. Big time win for Everborn here to kick off Anniversary 22. Gonna bring some championship gold back to the Scouts.
Well, Tyler, a big victory by Danny Everborn, the youngster, still just over a year in the wrestling industry and making big strides here in Coastal Championship Wrestling. Now he's got a title shot at the belt of his choosing.
Hello, Port St. Lucie.
Well, Dan, we've seen just absolute chaos, like you said, in that Battle Royal. But coming up next, we have a singles match where it's going to be Jackal taking on Vinny Pacifico. Let's head to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 165 pounds, Vinny Howard Pacifico.
Well, Vinny Pacifico's trimmed down a little bit. I guess those energy drinks are working, Tyler.
Pacifico has enough caffeine in his system, Dan, to kill the normal, ordinary person, but he came out the womb drinking a C4. Vinny Pacifico is locked in, ready to get a big-time singles win over Jackal Stevens on the grandest show in CCW Anniversary 22. Pacifico, Dan, not a great record here in the last territory, so a win like this could change his prospects here in the last territory for good.
Yeah, although he's not picked up a lot of victories, he's always in the match 100% and could win any one of them.
And his opponent.
Jackal Stevens, a CCW mainstay. They love him here in Port St. Lucie. He's in great shape as always. And here it is, the Jackal jig.
And you hear those A chants ringing throughout the Mid-Florida Event Center here in Port St. Lucie. Jackal Stevens is here, fired up in Anniversary 22, Dan. And look, oh wait, look at this. Jackal's got a hold of Vinny's energy drink here. And taking a swig.
Well, I tell you what, Pacifico taking exception to that. He's not happy about it.
Never touch another man's energy drink, Dan.
Wow, you don't know where Jackal's mouth's been either.
The most unpredictable man in the whole last territory only listens to one person, and that's himself. This should be an outstanding singles matchup, Dan. These two men match up very well.
Well, Stevens going to have a size advantage. They announced Pacifico at only 165 pounds. Stevens tipping the scales at about 205, 210. All right, the bell sounds. This one is officially underway. Pacifico looks really dejected. He is not happy about the fact that Stevens took a swig of his energy drink.
Pacifico takes his caffeine very seriously, Dan, as we've seen. And Jackal wants sportsmanship, and so does everybody else. Will we see it, Dan?
Well, Jackal's got his hand extended, other hand behind his back, and Stevens is not known as a trustworthy individual. He's been very volatile.
It's Pacifico, actually.
Boy, I spoke too soon, didn't I?
Yes, you did, beating Jackal to the punch figuratively, as now Vinny Pacifico in the driver's seat. But it's Jackal Stevens turning it on Pacifico. Luthez press from old Jackal.
Hammering away with the right hands, and there goes Pacifico. Oh, wait. Scooping the legs of Stevens, bringing him outside with him. Knife edge chop.
Interesting enough, Dan, Jackal does hold a victory over Vinny Pacifico about a year ago at one of our Conquer Kissimmee shows. But that was a year ago. Pacifico only gets better in the ring. as time goes on.
Oh, man, Stevens with that knife edge chop.
And Jackal is far from done as laying in another one is Stevens.
Now Pacifico firing back, though.
Just not enough on it as, man, Jackal's throwing some haymakers tonight, Dan.
And back in the ring goes Pacifico at the hands of Stevens. Stevens now over that top rope, went for that flipping senton, managed to roll through, charged, but Pacifico caught him with that enziguri right in the forehead, it looked like. And a clothesline now. Pacifico seems to be in control of this one as Jackal Stevens slumps in the corner now.
And now it's Pacifico laying in those boots.
Now Pacifico taking exception with the referee's warnings.
And you see that frustration pouring out of Pacifico. Again, not happy that Jackal went over and drank from his energy drink. Wants to make Jackal pay for it with a victory.
Hard into the buckle. Goes Jackal Stevens. Pacifico in control of this one pretty solidly right now, Tyler.
Look at that, just
Stevens caught him coming in, and there's that knife edge.
just as you think Pacifico is turning the momentum his way, Jackal fires back, but Pacifico, man.
Man, that chop knocked Stevens right off of his feet. And this is a side of Pacifico we don't normally see. He's usually not this aggressive and seemingly throw the rule book out the window. Usually more of a technical wrestler. And now he's getting in the official's face.
I think Pacifico is taking this match, I mean, as serious as he can, Dan. Just super focused on trying to get this big victory.
Yeah, as you said early on, Stevens is biting him, I think.
Tried, yeah, he was biting him, but still, Pacifico.
Yeah, Pacifico doesn't have a great win-loss record here in CCW, and I think a victory over Jackal Stevens is really going to do wonders for his position in the rankings here. If he has any desire to get a title here in CCW, you need to pick up some serious wins, and a win over Stevens is going to get him in that direction.
Oh, man, well, I tell you what, if Pacifico keeps this pace up, that is where we're going to be leading to, because Pacifico is in complete control of Stevens.
Yeah, he drove that elbow into the chest. Now he's got him in that rear chin lock,
and then
driving him down.
On the flip side of that, Jackal Stevens a couple months ago took on Gangel for that CCW Heavyweight Championship and came up short for Gangel holding on to the tights. And really, Jackal's almost felt lost ever since then, really just trying to climb his way back to getting back into championship contention. So tonight matters just as much as it does to Jackal, to Pacifico. Both men need this win. Which one is going to be the better man tonight?
Well, we're going to find out soon as Stevens now is back to his feet.
Just hammering away.
Yeah, a handful of jabs and a knife edge chop. It looks like Stevens is back.
Man.
Clothesline and a back elbow. Down goes Pacifico. Stevens now with a burst of energy. Reversal, though, by Vinny.
But look at Jackal just dumping Pacifico out of the ring. And now power punch eats those boots.
Stevens throwing him right back in.
Outside in.
That time he got it. Goes for the cover. Referee there, too.
No, Pacifico.
Get that shoulder up.
Quick kick out there.
Stevens on Pacifico now.
Looking for Olympic slam, but Pacifico had that one scouted, grabbing at the hair, doing anything he can to get out of that.
He put on the brakes. Oh, man. Right into that second turnbuckle, off balance.
And
Stevens. And a stunner.
Walked right into that. Jackal was out on his feet, Dan. And now, a cutter on a down Jackal. This could do it, Dan. 1, 2, Pacifico, no.
Stevens with a pretty powerful kick out. Still has a lot left in the tank.
I got to tell you, Dan, Pacifico is showing us a lot tonight. He's always been a great competitor, always puts on an entertaining showcase, but he is laser focused tonight.
Yeah, he needs this win. And now a right hand to the jaw of Stevens, but Stevens fires right back. Man, they're exchanging forearm blows in the center now.
No love lost between these two men, slugging it out.
Stevens into the buckle. Oh, he caught him with a boot coming in. Pacifico now
Oh, that
at
elbow.
the receiving end of an elbow.
That caught him in the chin. No. Quick
Stevens.
Enziguri.
Yeah, Stevens got his hand up and blocked it partially, though.
Pacifico may be looking for that Tower of London, Dan, from that top rope. But Jackal has it scouted this
Man,
time.
look at the strength of Stevens picking Pacifico up, lifting one of that second turnbuckle. But Stevens now up to the top.
Pacifico rushing in, but gets caught.
Nailed the blockbuster. That's going to do it.
Blockbuster on the money for Jackal
Drags him
Stevens.
into the center, hooks the
1,
leg, 2, and 3.
And here's your winner, Jackal Stevens.
Hard-hitting affair in that singles bout. Jackal and Pacifico laying it all on the line, but it's Jackal Stevens who gets the win here tonight.
Very decisive victory by Stevens. Well, Tyler, Jackal Stevens continues his winning ways at the hands of Vinny Pacifico here in Coastal Championship Wrestling. Tyler, coming up next is a big one.
It is indeed, because it is one Alex Ocean looking to take the war to the South American Alliance, looking to take out the Brazilian destroyer Venicious in a no disqualification matchup. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is a no disqualification match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing 330 pounds from Suecia, Brazil, the Brazilian destroyer, Venicious.
Well, Tyler, Venicious has a hold of that Bill Alfonso Hardcore Championship belt, but he is not the champion.
No, he is not. He stole that championship along with Fonzie and Ariel Levy from Alex Ocean. This just all-out battle between South American Alliance and Ocean started ever since Ocean returned to the last territory in November, and they have just been battling in every type of scenario you could imagine. We got steel steps involved, chairs involved, even light tubes involved, Dan. It's just been a bloody war, and now it has just led us to this.
Don't forget the fireball that Ocean threw in the face of Venicious.
And his opponent. From Madison, Wisconsin, weighing 200 pounds, the CCW Deathmatch franchise,
Well, Tyler, each man entered the ring area with a kendo stick in his hand. I don't think we're gonna have to wait for those to be used.
Not at all with these two maniacs. Ocean, the Deathmatch franchise, the true winner of the Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament and the Hardcore Champion. And speaking of Bill Alfonso, Dan, not out here.
No, he's not. Oh, look out from behind.
No Fonzie tonight, and Ocean is going straight
He already shattered that kendo stick.
to the back of Venicious. Man, you're not kidding, Dan. Just splinters that once a stick. But look
Venicious
out.
right back to his feet. Got a shot of his own in the midsection, and now across the back of Alex Ocean.
Man, oh man, that come in the
Yeah,
neck.
man, that's not safe.
And just breaking that kendo
He
stick.
broke it in half, like Jose Canseco would break a baseball bat.
And he's gonna stab him. He's
oh my
stabbing him in
God!
the damn back, Dan. The hell is wrong with the Brazilian destroyer?
A lot.
Absolutely, Dan.
All right, Venicious now shedding that jacket and looking under the ring for some plunder.
Oh, and look at Man, Xcean is already busted open.
Xcean is one of the most maniacal wrestlers I've ever seen. Has no respect for his own body.
Oh, and then you put in the combination of Venicious in that ring. You get what we are seeing right now. Things are already ugly, Dan, and we're not even 3 minutes into this one.
All right, Venicious looking for more weapons under the ring. He already got a chair in the ring. I think 2 of them, actually.
Like I said, Xcean has been a thorn in the side of the South American Alliance since last November. It's been months.
What the hell? He's just threw a bin.
Dan,
The
Venicious.
question is, what's inside that bin, Tyler?
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing good. I can tell you that for sure. Venicious wants to destroy Xcean for good, Dan. Doesn't want Xcean in South American Alliance business anymore. Oh, but just ate that chair.
Yeah, he took too long on the outside.
And
Gave
now-
Xcean a chance to
No!
recover. Oh, my God. Right in the dome.
I mean, Dan, we're talking serious brain damage. Taking a shot like that. God, sickening. But that just shows you the hatred these two monsters have for each other. Xcean said
I don't think there's anything good in that bin.
he said when he came back that his #1 priority was South American Alliance, and he is looking to take out the muscle in the Brazilian Destroyer, who is somehow standing up on his feet, Dan, after that vicious chair shot.
Xcean now turning his attention to his opponent. He has that bin overturned and the chair on top of it.
What evil creativity does Xcean have planned? Well, it doesn't matter, because now Venicious in the driver's seat.
Venicious going up. Venicious, I think, looking for a superplex.
He's looking for
But Xcean trying to avoid him getting up there.
yeah, just trying to block
But Venicious has got himself in place now.
What the hell are they thinking, Dan? Oh, my God, a brain buster from the top right into that chair and bin. My God, the back of Venicious straight down into the head of Xcean.
Man, that was a nasty looking fall. I'm not really sure who got the worst of it though, Tyler.
I don't know.
Now Venicious seems to be in much better shape than Xcean. Venicious up to his knees.
I mean, Xcean could be
flat on his back.
He could be done, Dan. I mean, his head landed straight down on that chair.
Well, he's got a history of a broken neck.
Now Xcean's starting to stir a little bit, as Venicious almost looks like he's enjoying himself in there. Looking for more plunder is the Brazilian Destroyer.
Venicious now separating those steel steps.
Oh, bringing those steps in, Dan. Last time we were here in Port St. Lucie, we saw Venicious use these steps.
Man,
just getting out of
Xcean
the way.
sidestepped that one.
We saw Venicious pile drive Xcean right onto those steel steps.
Xcean using caution here. Catches Venicious coming in with that boot to the midsection, but it's Venicious now with a knee.
Dan, he's
He's going to pile drive him, Tyler, or power bomb him.
Oh, he's looking
right on
ahead.
those steps.
Xcean. But look at Xcean get it out.
Man.
Man.
All right, he hit his back on the corner of those steps.
Right on that edge. And Xcean trying to roll over the big man, getting that cover. 1, 2. But no, Venicious kicking
Able to kick out.
And the Brazilian Destroyer is so tough. We've seen him go through so much punishment. And tonight is no different. But here comes Xcean looking to end.
Oh,
my
man.
God, he put his head through the chair, Dan. What the hell are we seeing here?
How
at
is
Port
he
St.
still on his
Lucie?
feet?
Look at, he just throws the chair off like it didn't even affect him. And now the Brazilian Destroyer
Oh,
looking.
he's going for greetings from Copacabana.
He's going to end him, Dan. We saw this last time. Xcean can't take another one, but Xcean just getting out. Just trying to fight, do whatever he can. And now lifting up. Oh, my. Like a car crash. Down goes Venicious, and now Ocean stacking him up
Yeah,
with the
he's
steps.
stacking him up with the
1,
stairs.
2, and 3.
And he got him.
And here's your winner, Alex Ocean!
Dan, just a car crash we witnessed.
That's a big victory, though, for Alex Ocean, though, Tyler. I guess he will reclaim that hardcore championship belt.
Ocean returned back at Bash with the Brew 58 in November, had his target set on the South American Alliance, and damn it, if Ocean did not fulfill his mission here tonight. And just handing out the wreckage, the debris to the front row fans. Alex Ocean is a sicko and everybody loves it.
Well, Tyler, it was a car wreck. Alex Ocean busted open, looked like he went through a windshield, and he walked out on his own power.
Just a carnage out here. Steel steps, kendo sticks, chairs. I mean, some of the things we saw were pure disgusting. But Alex Ocean, at the end of the day, was victorious, defeating Venicious in this brutal, brutal matchup. But we still got a show to go on, a stacked show at that, because coming up next is an all-star tag team match, Dan. You got Domino and Gangel taking on the team of Trevor Lee and Stallion Rogers.
Yeah, well, that match, Tyler, is stemming from what happened at the main event at our last Bash of the Brew. It was Gangel facing off with Trevor Lee in our main event. It looked like Gangel had things well in hand, but in comes Stallion Rogers, which, of course, brought out Domino. And all four of them went at it, and here we are here in Port St. Lucie tonight, and they're going to get a completion to this confrontation from last week at Bash of the Brew.
Absolutely. Let's head to the ring to get to this all-star tag team match.
The following contest is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 215 pounds, Trevor Lee, and his partner from Crane, Texas, weighing 190 pounds, the Lone Star, Stallion Rogers.
Like you said, Dan, these two got on the same page back at Bash 62. They say they have known each other for years, and they have always been boys, and they'll have each other's backs no matter what. Trevor Lee, though, looking to take CCW to the moon and win that CCW Heavyweight Championship, and Rogers is going to help him do it any way he can.
Well, I wouldn't trust Rogers if I was Trevor Lee. I'm sure Rogers has his sights set on that title as well. Domino entering the ringside area without his tag team partner. You better be careful with these two in the ring. It would not surprise me at least if they jumped out and attacked him, Tyler.
It wouldn't shock me, Dan, the way these two are, but Domino, the leader of the domination, he is fired up for this one. At Bash 62, Domino finally conquered that mountain of Stallion Rogers, finally got that singles victory he was looking for over Stallion. But then later in the main event, he had to go catch his back of his mentor, his trainer, the Vampire Warrior Gangel, from Stallion and Trevor Lee's assault. And that's how we got to here tonight. The recharging is complete, the calibration is complete for Domino.
And his partner.
The Vampire. Well, wait a minute. Here comes Trevor Lee and Rogers outside the ring. Oh, wait. Now, Rogers just went to the back.
They just got out of the ring. I thought the same thing, Dan.
I thought they were going after him for sure. Now Trevor Lee back. And Rogers is as well.
They got two entrances, but I had to come out with Trevor to his music.
You know, I said the same thing.
Stallion Rogers not happy about
he's
the
taking
entrances.
exception to the fact they didn't get their own individual entrances.
Well, I can tell you what, these two need to not focus on entrances. They need to focus at the task at hand, because they have to deal with the legendary Vampire Warrior Gangel, the CCW Heavyweight Champion, who, if you haven't noticed, has been on fire as of recent as champion, going over to across the pond on that UK tour in Europe, just tearing it down everywhere he goes. And tonight, he's looking to do the same thing here in PSL, and that's some feigning and baining with Domino by his side.
Oh, wait a minute, look out from behind. Referee calls for the bell.
And now that cheap shot that we thought was gonna happen earlier comes to fruition.
All right, Lee and Rogers have their opponents in the corner. They're gonna run them together. Oh, wait a minute, reversal and a collision. Clothesline. Down goes Rogers and down goes Trevor Lee.
Gangel flexing that CCW Heavyweight Championship as well after that clothesline. Now getting the crowd fired up, and now Domino and Gangel on the attack.
A lot of action going on the outside of the ring right now. Gangel working over Trevor Lee. Domino with Stallion Rogers.
Gangel wants to get that win back that he had in his hands at Bash 62 last month, or I should say earlier this month. That's now just trading blows with Rogers. But really, Dan, it looked like Gangel had Trevor Lee right where he wanted him in that impaler position. And Stallion Rogers from nowhere came out and caused a disqualification, got the whole match thrown out. Look at that.
Domino out of the way of that knife edge chop. Action still all on the outside, Tyler. Referee now beginning to count, but I don't think he ever got any one person out of the ring to begin with from either team.
It is Anniversary 22, and it is just a straight fight, and we wouldn't want it any other way here in the last territory. Gangel and Domino abusing Trevor Lee and Stallion on the outside.
Man, they are just going at it finally. Trevor Lee in the ring, and here comes Gangel.
I think we got our two legal men to start things off.
Well, I guess. And finally, Domino now up on the apron.
Gangel just dishing out those forearms. Such an excellent striker as one Gangel. Has some heavy, heavy hands, but here comes Trevor Lee to put the brakes on the things.
All right, so now we do have two legal men, Gangel and Trevor Lee.
Impaler.
Oh, he was looking for it right out of the gate. Oh, big knife edge chop on Lee. Nice reversal. And Rogers with that knee in the back.
Oh, but he eats a punch for his troubles, does Rogers. Gangrel just dishing out to everybody, but no, Rogers.
Rogers pulling him to the outside.
Wait, look at
Lee
this.
over the top, look out.
Lee going up.
Oh,
that
man, he just
PK.
punted him. Look out, Domino just got nailed on the apron.
Stallion throwing Gangrel back into the center of the ring. Oh no, it's
All right, he's got
Trevor
him
Lee.
set up for that guillotine. Oh, when he nailed it. All right, tag made.
And now Rogers looking to do the same thing with that guillotine. And now just mocking Gangrel is the team of Trevor and Rogers.
Nice. He's taking advantage of this young referee here. And Domino trying to get back in. He's met with a forearm for his troubles.
And the whole time Trevor Lee was choking Gangrel on the outside.
Gangrel trying to fight his way out of that corner. Meeting with some success. Ooh, but he just turned right into the forearm of Stallion Rogers. Rogers now with the CCW heavyweight champion.
Rogers got that strong style, just could take your lights out with any one of those strikes.
The crowd clearly behind Gangrel here. Domino rested and ready on the apron.
Trevor Lee's not having any of it.
Man, was that low? I mean, he got a right hand.
I think it was right above the belt area.
That was awful close. Reversal by the champion. Runs right back in after him, and there's that Bulldog. He lost him a little bit on the way down. He didn't get all of it, Tyler, but is it enough for him? He's really close to his corner. If he's rolling in the wrong direction. Domino's right there. He's ready. Tag made by on Rogers. Here comes Domino with a clothesline and an elbow for Trevor Lee. Oh, and that knee caught Rogers right in the jaw, it looked like.
Channeling that Masvidal knee was Domino, and now Domino crushing every man he sees in his path, and now looking to plant Stallion with those double nines.
Referee way out of position here.
Oh, man, Trevor Lee
breaks up the pin right before the 3 count.
And the fans here in Port St. Lucie, they don't like it.
Yeah. I couldn't tell from my vantage point, but man, these fans are not happy about that call.
Referee's decision is final, but right now Domino's got to deal with this 2-on-1 assault, but he does just that.
Oh, man, with that forearm.
Looks like I spoke too soon, because here comes the Lone Star.
Oh, look out.
That neck breaker.
Man.
And they're not done, because here comes Trevor Lee with that flying forearm.
But Gangrel in the ring, he piled up on him.
Gangrel fighting to
Referee's lost control of this one, Tyler.
trying to fight to keep his team in this one, but now he's on the end of that 2-on-1 from Trevor Lee.
Now, Gangrel's not the legal man. The legal men are Stallion Rogers and Domino. Domino's on the outside. Rogers now on the top rope.
But no, Gangrel reverses. Sends Trevor Lee right into Stallion. Stallion's family jewels. Bounce right off that top turnbuckle.
Gangrel catches Rogers in the corner.
Roundhouse. And now trading
Gangrel
back and
spinning out of
forth.
an impaler.
There it is.
But again, Lee to the outside, but he's not the legal man.
And now Gangrel to win this one without a pair. Wait a second. Domino got the rope. 1, 2, and 3.
He got him.
And here are your winners, the team of Domino and still the CCW Heavyweight Champion, Qrow.
Well, look at Gangrel staring daggers at Domino.
Yeah, he was setting him up for the impaler. Not happy with Domino. But I mean, they got the victory, plus Domino was a legal man, Tyler.
That's right, Domino was the legal man the whole time, but still, Gangel was in that zone. Impaler to Trevor Lee, was about to give that Impaler to Stallion Rogers, but it's Domino who gets that victory for the team. Now look at this, a little bit of hesitation there from Gangel. But Gangel daps up Domino. So no matter what, who got the pin, they are still victorious, Gangel and Domino.
Well, don't forget, Tyler, Gangel at one point is going to have to face Domino. Domino winning that King of the Territory match gives him a title shot at the time and place of his choosing.
That is true. Sometime these two are going to have to face off down the line.
Well, a big win for Domino and Gangel, but they didn't seem to be meeting eye to eye as we were just discussing. Tyler, Gangel seemed a little bit miffed about the fact that Domino rolled up Stallion Rogers when he had him set up for that Impaler DDT.
Absolutely, Dan, but no matter what, they were still victorious tonight. We will see what happens down the road, and we'll see what decision Domino makes and when he will finally get that championship opportunity. But Dan, coming up next, we got a Southeastern Championship match that I have been waiting for, you've been waiting for, everybody's been waiting for, because it's Mr. 954 Chris Farrow taking on the Southeastern champion Ariel Levy. Man, what a matchup that is going to be.
Unbelievable. Ariel Levy went down in defeat in a tag team match at the hands of Chris Farrow. That certainly earned him this title shot at Anniversary 22. And I think Lady Luck is going to be on the side of Chris Farrow tonight. I'm predicting a title change.
Wow, big prediction from Dan Evans. We will see, because you know what? It is coming up here next. Let's start heading to the ring to get this one announced.
I love you. The following contest is for the CCW Southeastern Championship. And it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From Pompano Beach, Florida, weighing 165 pounds, Mr. 954, Chris Farrow.
Oh, wait
Come
a damn
on.
second. Give me a break. Oh, someone get that championship belt from him. Oh, Levy, come on. You don't have to do this. Damn it.
Oh, man. Referee, get out there, do something. Get the ring announcer out of the ring.
And now Levy just stomping the back of his head, Dan.
Well, we didn't even get the formal introductions. Ariel Levy.
This is sickening, Dan. That's what this is. I mean, it's a premiere night tonight, celebrating 22 years of the last territory. We have a class Southeastern Championship match, but this is our champion.
Oh, he's dragging it back. Wait a minute. Thea Farrow having none of that.
Farrow not going to the back. Farrow is a fighter through and through.
Yeah, referee Charlie Staggs tried to pick him up and drag him to the back.
Ariel Levy.
I mean, he got blasted with that title belt, but he's not about to give up this match. Not yet.
Levy's antics be damned. Chris Farrow's dragging himself back into the ring. I don't know how smart this is, but it's too big of a night.
I'm surprised Levy's giving him any breathing room here. Well, referee calling for the bell. Farrow says he can continue, but there goes Levy.
Oh, and Levy with that big knee, and now just hammering away at Chris Farrow.
They get right on the back of the head, Tyler.
You know,
Now stomping away.
Dan, any time Chris Farrow and Ariel Levy ever step in the ring against one another, Levy always has this disdain towards Chris Farrow, always calls him a cruiserweight, doesn't belong in the same ring as him, and should just stick to that cruiserweight division. It just treats...
Well, Levy's no behemoth in his own right.
Exactly. It's just,
I mean, they're pretty much the same size. I mean, Levy's got a little bit of size on Farrow, but it's not drastic.
The irony of it all is definitely lost on Ariel Levy, but I mean, Chris Farrow's a 3-time Cruiserweight champion. He's one of the best in-ring competitors here in the last territory. But yet, Levy shows no respect towards Farrow.
Now, what did he think about the fact that he pinned him
Exactly.
in that tag team match?
That's the reason we're seeing this matchup here tonight.
Well executed neck break. Oh, he's got him stacked up. Farrow able to kick out, though. Just a 1 count.
And even though Chris Farrow did pin Ariel Levy in that tag team matchup, Chris Farrow has never defeated Ariel Levy in singles competition, Dan.
That is true. I will concede that fact, Tyler. Here comes Levy.
Levy was trying to play those greatest hits, but not yet. The music will not play because Chris Farrow's trying to fight back into this one. And now, Levy grabbing at the eyes. If those championship
and a
shots.
boot to Farrow, right down he goes. And now, oh man, missile drop kick by Ariel Levy, nicely done. I mean, you got to give it to him, Tyler. The guy's an outstanding wrestler.
And dusting his shoulders off like it was nothing. Ariel Levy does make it look easier in there. And now, Levy could be lining up to play those greatest hits as he rushes in with those knees. A cartwheel just to show off, because he is the Chilean superstar. He is the Chilean dream, and those are the greatest hits.
Dragging him back to his feet.
Not done yet with that exploder. And they cover 1, 2, but Farrow still fighting, Dan.
Farrow able to kick out. It's been Levy from the onset. He blasted him with that belt on the outside, right in the back of the head. Farrow has not recovered.
Look at Levy with his disdain, disgust for everyone here in Port St. Lucie, for his opponent in Chris Farrow.
Capacity crowd on hand as they're standing, lining the walls here at the Mid-Florida Event Center.
Chris Farrow with that great kick. Now, going for that
nicely
arm
done.
bar.
He's going for that cross arm breaker.
Couldn't get the
He's
job
almost
done
got it,
here.
Tyler.
What an upset. There's a bit. No, Levy rolls up 1, 2. Oh, Levy almost caught Farrow lacking. But now Levy spinning out for a blue thunder bomb. 1, 2, and Farrow's still in it.
Now, referee out of position on there. Couldn't even see his shoulders.
Look at Levy wasted no time though, Dan. Got that crossface set in, arm trapped.
Yeah, Farrow got to get to the ropes. He's actually very close if he could turn his body. That right hand only about 5 feet away from the ropes.
And now going for that pit. 1, 2.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Man, that was a close one. I think Levy just got his shoulder up, just rolled it up.
Levy on the apron now. Farrow, that right hand, but blocked by Levy. Snaps the neck on that top rope. And Levy still in control of this one.
Just saying easy. Again, disrespecting everything Chris Farrow has worked so hard for to get to this point. And now Levy trying to finish Farrow, but Farrow getting out of it.
Well scouted by Chris Farrow.
And Farrow, he's looking to fly, but no!
Oh, man. Caught him with that enziguri right in the face.
Anti-air from the Chilean dream. Just stopped Farrow right in the middle of his tracks.
Levy now with Farrow, dragging him up by his hair. He's going to go for it again.
Wants that neck breaker.
Man, that time he got it. I'd call it more of a spine breaker. His back just bent in half.
Great point, damage. Man, look at Farrow just completely out. His back bent over that rope. And Levy wasting time here. Just
He's
talking
wasting a
trash.
lot of time. Farrow,
He got out
nice
of
and
the
done,
ropes.
enziguri. But Farrow's just taking so much punishment. Does he have enough left in the tank to get back on offense and really pull off a devastating maneuver here like he's trying this superplex?
Farrow's going where he feels most comfortable, to the top, onto those ropes.
What incredible balance.
And look at, oh, he's not going for a superplex, Dan. if he could get him up for this. Oh my goodness!
He nailed it! He nailed it! Cover him, come on!
Chris Farrow's got to cover Ariel Levy and become Southeastern champion.
Wow, he doesn't have enough left in the tank to make the cover.
Has never defeated Levy before. And no, he just can't. You're right, Dan. Just doesn't have enough. Man, what?
That Spanish Fly takes a lot out of both competitors. And unfortunately for Chris Farrow, he was already at a deficit, having taken a beating this entire match.
A thing of beauty from the top rope, but Farrow has got to capitalize. Levy is dazed right now, and Farrow looking to take advantage of these rights.
Well, he's blocked 3 right hands and delivered 3 forearms, and now Chris Farrow with successive blows to the Southeastern champion. Oh, and he nailed him with that boot. And again.
And Levy getting up, missing wildly.
Beautiful drop kick by Chris Farrow. Levy rolls to the outside.
And Levy is just out here, dazed and confused on wobbly legs. And
look out.
This, Chris Farrow, tope on heel low.
Grief.
Man, landed hard out here.
Yeah, he took out Levy, but he came down right on his hip.
This is a concrete floor, Dan, with some carpet laid over the top. That's a hard landing for both competitors.
Farrow throwing the champion back in the ring, and he's in after him. Levy going for that clothesline.
And here we go, springboard moonsault. This is how Chris Farrow pinned Levy to get this opportunity. No.
But not tonight.
Not tonight, indeed.
Levy able to power out.
Man, I thought that was it, but now Chris Farrow gets
Levy
rolled
had
up.
it scouted, nicely done.
Super kick from Mr. 954 on the button.
Well, if he can turn him a little bit, he'll be right in position for that 450.
That same 450 splash that Chris Farrow won all his Cruiserweight championships with, that's got him to this opportunity. Dan, if he hits it,
he's up there.
He will be Southeastern champion. He will finally beat Ariel Levy. Chris Farrow's going for it.
He nailed it. Hook of the leg.
Southeastern champion.
Qrow, I can't believe he kicked out of it.
How in the hell?
Son of a gun.
Did Ariel Levy kick out the 450? He's a tough Chilean, I can tell you that. What a matchup.
But Farrow's got to capitalize now. He's got him on the ropes. He's got to follow up with another high-impact maneuver.
Dan, this would be Chris Farrow's first championship in the heavyweight division. The prestigious Southeastern Championship, and Chris Farrow can taste it. Springboard, road breaker.
He walked right into it, or jumped right into it, I should say, and Levy's going to retain the title.
Do it.
1, 2, and no! Oh, he kicked out, Farrow kicked out.
Chris Farrow digging down deep, showing that 954 fight.
Levy taking exception. Levy now going, where's he going?
Levy looking around here.
No, come on. He's going to try and get himself disqualified.
Why does he have to do this? He's already taken so many cheap shots, Dan. And here we go, he's going to get the match thrown out. The referee trying to wrestle away that championship from him. And thankfully...
good job by the referee, Charlie Stacks.
But
Levy out of the way of that. Referee had his back turned, he missed a low blow.
Low blow, and now another.
And a code breaker.
Code breaker.
And that's going to do it.
And going to break the dreams
hooks the leg.
of Chris
1,
Farrow.
2, and no, he got his shoulder up. He got his right shoulder up. Levy, with a cocky cover, had no weight across the chest. And Chris Farrow somehow dug down deep enough to get that right shoulder up.
Now Levy just ferociously right hands on the head of Chris Farrow. Levy doesn't even know what to do with Farrow at this point.
All right, he's picking him up with a handful of hair now.
And what could Levy possibly be thinking?
All right, he's got him up in a torture rack.
Torture rack position here. My goodness, what is Levy thinking? Oh, tried but didn't get it. And now Chris Farrow,
now he's got the arm breaker.
That arm breaker.
He's got it locked in, Tyler.
Dan, Ariel Levy has only tapped out once in his career here in CCW.
He's going to do it again. He did it
again.
Farrow let go of it. Don't get disqualified now. He let go, and Chris Farrow is the new Southeastern champion, Tyler.
Mr. 954 just turned into Mr. SEC. Chris Farrow, for the first time in his career, has not only defeated Ariel Levy, but has captured a heavyweight championship here in CCW, the Southeastern Championship. Congratulations to Chris Farrow, and I can't believe it, Ariel Levy, Dan, you called it, has now tapped out only twice in his CCW career.
Wow, an unbelievable victory by Chris Farrow. I wouldn't have expected it, Tyler, not the tap out. I expected that 450 to finish him off, but somehow Levy was able to kick out of that. He was unable to cover him on the Spanish fly. He could have beat him there, but he got that cross arm breaker, and Ariel Levy tapped out in a lot of ways. It's a smart move by Levy. Live to fight another day instead of sustaining an injury.
Absolutely. Any longer, Chris Farrow could have snapped the arm of Ariel Levy. But Chris Farrow is your Southeastern champion. It is a time to celebrate for Mr. 954.
Well, Chris Farrow, your new Southeastern champion. Unbelievable matchup. Unbelievable ending to it, Tyler. What a night we've had so far.
It has been unbelievable, non-stop action so far. New champion has been crowned in Chris Farrow. And now coming up next, we got another championship match, as it's the CCW Women's Championship on the line, as it's Marina Tucker taking on Nikki Blackheart. Let's head to the ring.
First, we have a major shout out to give to heavyweight commentary. We're so happy to have you. Now, Port St. Lucie, are you ready for some women's wrestling? The following contest is for the CCW Women's Championship, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, the Detroit Barbie, Marina Tucker, after about a 3-year absence, Tyler, has returned. She made a return last time we were here in Port St. Lucie, interrupting that title matchup.
Right, got the whole match thrown out between Kristen Blaze and Nikki Blackheart, attacking both women back at Secret Treasure here. This is the first time we have seen Marina Tucker compete in action here in her return, and is for all the gold.
And her opponent.
The CCW Women's Champion, Nikki Blackheart, won that championship in this same very building last year, back in September against Ruthie J. Has been champion now for 280 days, is looking to continue that reign, Dan.
Wow, she's taken the wrestling world by storm. An internet sensation, if you will, Tyler. That very match where she won that title, she power slammed Ruthie J, posted it before she went to sleep. When she woke up, there was more than 3 million views.
Nikki Blackheart, everyone knows the name, and with all that noise surrounding her name, you have to wonder, Dan, is the women's champion laser focused? Is she ready to take on one of the most successful women that has ever walked through the last territory, Marina Tucker. Tucker's a 3-time women's champion. The last time Marina Tucker had that CCW Women's Championship, she held on to it for 372 days, Dan.
That's a heck of a reign.
That's what it's all for right there, that beautiful CCW Women's Championship.
Now, if anybody's got to be ticked off about this match even taking place, it's Kristen Blaze. Blaze had an opportunity here last time to take that title from Nikki Blackheart, but Marina Tucker just flat out interrupted the match, got the match thrown out via disqualification, and somehow managed to get herself a title shot here this time.
Right, Kristen Blaze.
Somebody explain that to me.
Hey, there's a lot of people who believe in that. Same with Kristen Blaze, that Marina Tucker skipped the line right ahead of Kristen to get this championship match.
She didn't just skip the line, she took away her shot. I don't get this whole thing, I'll be honest with you. I'm not pulling any punches on this one. This should at the very least be a triple threat match.
I can tell you, Kristen Blaze definitely agrees with you. But right now, Marina
And I'm no fan of Kristen Blaze, by the way, and her attitude. But she is an outstanding wrestler here in CCW with a great win-loss record and has earned herself a title shot.
I'm sure she's keeping a close eye on this matchup.
I bet she is.
As Nikki Blackheart trying to force Marina Tucker, but no, Tucker.
Well, look at the power shown by Marina Tucker. That surprises me. Blackheart, an incredibly powerful young lady, spends a lot of time in the gym, and to see Marina Tucker drive her back to the corner like that really surprises me.
And now both women reset, circling each other in the middle of the ring. Big fight feel in this women's championship match.
Collar elbow tie up now. You see now it's Nikki Blackheart driving Marina Tucker back into the corner. Referee trying to step in between them. Oh, look at that. And she reached around the referee with a pie face. And Blackheart taking exception. Boot to the midsection. Sends her for the right. No, reversal there by Tucker. But look at Blackheart going up and over, out of the way of those clotheslines. Oh, drives into her, that big shoulder tackle. Down goes Tucker. There you see the speed and the power of the CCW Women's Champion.
Not only drives into her, just drives right through her, does Nikki Blackheart. And now Blackheart leaping over and catches Marina with that drop kick right to the midsection.
Yeah, a little bit mistimed on that drop kick. Didn't get a lot of height in there before she collided with her opponent, but nice pinfall attempt, only gets a 2 count. Tucker trying to create some separation here. She backs into the corner, but Blackheart's right after her now with those forearm blows. Referee counting, but Blackheart just ignoring that fact.
And here comes Marina. Oh, getting sent right up over on the outside now, hanging on.
Oh, man, got her right in the midsection.
Quick shot there.
I think she was watching Ariel Levy. Oh. That same move he utilized against Chris Farrow, Tucker just put to the task against the champion.
And Marina Tucker
goes for the cover. One, two. She spent a lot of time outside the ring gloating and congratulating herself. Had she gone for the cover right away, she might have had her, Tyler.
Yeah, it's safe to say, Dan, that Marina Tucker, in her years-long absence, still has that bad attitude that she's always had.
Blackheart firing back now. Oh, man. That forearm connected. Snapmares are over.
Now Marina Tucker.
Tucker now with a head of steam.
That clothesline cover, 2.
Blackheart powering out.
Tucker right now doing a good job at keeping Nikki Blackheart grounded here, not letting Blackheart pick up the pace again. Slowing things down here, taking her time, showboating here, as you can see.
Tucker has her draped over that second rope. Lying across her, oh man, just nasty.
Rope right into the throat of Nikki Blackheart as now Tucker trying.
Yeah, she's looking for that belly to back suplex, but Blackheart put on the brakes. Blackheart's so incredibly strong.
Yeah, Blackheart has so many tools in her arsenal. Now there's
Sunset
that sunset
flip.
2. Just
Only
barely.
a 2 count. Referee was in position, but not enough. Blackheart now has her hook, looking for a suplex here, but Tucker blocking it.
You know, Tucker getting out of that and go straight to the eyes.
Went to the eyes. A
So-
go-to move for Marina Tucker.
Blackheart tried catching Tucker coming in, but Marina Tucker one step ahead. Now coming off those ropes, it's that sliding German suplex.
Nicely done. I think Blackheart's feet clipped the ropes on the way down. I think that might have helped her a little bit. I don't think she got the full impact on that one.
And oh, look at Tucker.
What is this?
Just wearing that jacket of Blackheart. Sauntering around out here, making a mockery of Blackheart.
You know why that jacket is still at ringside. Tucker now with a boot right in the throat. Referee admonishing her. Marina Tucker will take every opportunity she can to inflict as much punishment as possible.
And we've seen her do that throughout her dominance here in the last territory for years. Marina Tucker just smothered her opponents, used every strategy she had, and she's doing that here. But Blackheart, though.
Blackheart snuck out of that one. Oh!
Hard landing for Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker face first right into that top turnbuckle.
But Blackheart feeling those effects from Marina Tucker, not able to follow up too quickly, but now she
Big
is.
clothesline. And again. Oh, she blocks the right hand of Marina Tucker.
And Blackheart is fired up. There's the
Beautiful power slam. 1, 2, and Tucker gets the shoulder up.
And that power slam always has so much impact behind it. But Marina Tucker, so tough. And they hear all this.
Yeah, the crowd is really behind the champion. She's going for that Blackheart bomb.
They want to see it. Blackheart bomb. No, Tucker gets out of it.
Well, good scouting by Marina Tucker. Oh, nicely done by Blackheart. She caught that kick.
What a
Blackheart
trip
countered
there.
it, rolls her
1,
up, 2, and Tucker able to kick out.
Nikki Blackheart's on her A game here tonight.
Tyler, this one's been back and forth all the way here.
We'll see which woman.
She ran right into that boot, though. Tucker now climbing to the second rope.
Which woman makes that first mistake to give the other advantage, but there's a
Blockbuster.
second rope. Blockbuster, cover 1,
2, and Blackheart kicks out.
It was a weak cover from.
Yeah, she just draped an arm across the chest. You're not going to pin the champion like that, Tyler.
Yeah, that's all Marina Tucker had for that cover attempt. So Nikki Blackheart kicking out of it. Tucker just going to that hair. Blackheart getting her up. Oh man!
Forearm to the chest.
Almost went a little high to the throat, but Blackheart's right there to answer. And now these two women slugging
Yeah, they're
it out.
exchanging blows now. A weak push by Tucker.
Doug Static clothesline does Marina Tucker, and both women had the same idea and are down here.
Well, referee administering the count. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What the hell? Kristen Blaze is out here. Karen
That's going to be a disqualification. And one to the midsection and across the back. Blackheart down. And yeah, Kristen Blaze. Tyler, I don't blame her.
Well, Kristen Blaze giving Marina Tucker a taste of her own medicine.
Very reminiscent of what happened here last time in Port St. Lucie.
I don't know who you think you are. Coming back here to CCW. 3 years. You've been missing 3 years and trying to reclaim something that you lost. I don't think so. And Nikki Blackheart. Vivo, March 28th. I'm going to take that title and I'm going to take you out of this company for good.
Well, Kristen Blaze making her presence felt. You saw Blackheart try to go after her there in the last moment, and Blaze wisely, she hightailed it out of the ring. She did the damage she came here to do. Now's the time for her to regroup and really put together a game plan to take that belt from Nikki Blackheart as they face each other. You just heard it, 1 week from tonight at Vivo at the Dolphin Mall.
And still, Dan, at the end of the day, we do not have a women's championship match go all the way. Another one thrown out here. We will see Vice City Slam. Hopefully we'll have a definitive winner against Kristen Blaze and Nikki Blackheart. Blackheart feeling the effects of those chair shots, making her way to the back. Fans showing their love for Blackheart.
Well, Tyler, that women's match ends up in a no contest. Referee is throwing it out as Kristen Blaze attacked both competitors with a steel chair. And again, as I said, I don't blame her, Tyler. Not after what happened last time.
I mean, I can't condone anything like that because, again, we had another women's championship thrown out, but it was giving that medicine back to Marina Tucker. But we will see what happens at Vice City Slam. But coming up next, it is your main event, a 4-way tag team TLC match.
I think it's a 5-way, isn't it?
To decide the tag team championships.
Oh, you're right. It's excuse me. It's a 4-way elimination table match. That's our main event. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is a tables elimination. Any member of a team that gets put through a table will be eliminated. The match will continue until there's one team left, and they will become the CCW Tag Team Champions. Introducing first.
The CCW Tag Team Champions, Eddie Valentine, Daniel Lacey, the King's Court out here, and of course, the Cruiserweight Champion Marvin Cruz accompanying them. Man, this matchup has a lot of moving parts to it. We have 4 tag teams. Anything goes, but the only way to be eliminated is by going through a table. It doesn't matter what participant goes through a table, the whole team is eliminated.
That is correct, but Tyler, the match continues until there's only one team left.
Of course, the King's Court.
I mean, talk about a nightmare for the King's Court, Tyler.
This is gonna be.
Not only do they have to compete against 3 other teams, they got to put them through tables.
It's gonna be a test of all tests for the King's Court. As they defeated 5-Star Era 2 months ago for those CCW Tag Team Championships, retained them in that rematch we saw. But tonight they very well could lose them. Lucie, a man that stepped in that Black Knight role and was perfect.
And since the King's Court has been forced into this disadvantageous position tonight, I am invoking the Freebird rule. And our partner tonight, he is the majestic, the magnificent, the marvelous, Marvin Maroon.
Wait a minute.
There's no disqualification stand.
Now they got a third member on their team? Come on.
And
This
their
Eddie Valentine, boy, he's really taking liberties.
From your worst nightmares, the menace to society, Agony and Veritas!
Here comes everybody's worst nightmare in Agony and Veritas. This tag team has caused so much destruction across the entire landscape of CCW. And Dan, I can't even think to imagine what they're going to be capable in a matchup like this.
Yeah, well, Agony is a terrifying individual. Veritas, kind of terrifying in his own right.
Absolutely, you wouldn't want to catch either one of those guys in a dark alleyway. Veritas, that scarecrow, that smoke coming out. These two, I don't even know if they care about championship gold or if they just care about destroying everybody in their way.
All right, two teams have been introduced.
And their opponents. The team of Fulton and Ariel!
Oh, this is interesting.
This is a bit of a surprise here, as it's the main event monster and Qrow pulling double duty here tonight, entering themselves in this matchup.
I got a little bit of information, not much, but Jay Vidal was supposed to be Fulton's tag team partner here tonight. Two former TNA wrestlers. And Jay Vidal had some travel issues, as so many people across the country have. He was unable to be here tonight, and it looks like Qrow stepping in. And as you said, double duty. We saw him on our opening contest. But a great opportunity for Qrow, who's one of the up-and-coming stars here in CCW, former Cruiserweight champion.
And one of the fastest rising stars here. What an opportunity he has here tonight, teaming up with main event monster Fulton.
All right, now we'll await the introduction for our final team here. Former tag team champions, 5-star era. Ricky Martinez, Ernest R. Alexander III.
Stepping into this matchup, all-time dangerous matchup against all these monsters. Not giving a damn. All they care about is regaining those CCW Tag Team Champions.
What I can't get over is the fact that these guys, the King's Court, have 3 members in this match.
King Eddie Valentine said he's invoking the free bird.
He's just invoking it. Yeah, no problem.
That tyrant king up to his devious ways per usual, Dan.
Now the referees will be on the outside for this encounter.
Well, an interesting point to bring up is if Marvin Cruz is officially a part of the team, that's another member that could go through a table.
Oh, that's true. That's a great point, Tyler.
So Marvin Cruz could also be a liability in this matchup, Dan.
Yeah, very interesting. Boy, wouldn't that be great?
You just want to see Cruz fly through a table, Dan.
Well, that too, but I mean, I like just to have the master plan of King Eddie Valentine backfire on him. All right, we're waiting for the bell now as the ring announcer exits the squared circle. Fans seem to be here behind the team of the 5-star era as you hear the chant for 305.
People are amped up, ready for this one. Hey, wait a damn second, it's Ozzy Killmeister. The hell's Ozzy doing out here? We got a main event.
Well, I think it looks like he's trying to interject himself in it. Maybe he's going to be partnered with Marvin Cruz.
Do you really think that CCW could have Anniversary 22 without Ozzy Killmeister?
Well, the fans agree with that.
The CCW Executive Committee allowed me to enter this match if I could find a partner. And there's only one man in this territory that can mosh with me.
Well, the CCW Executive Committee playing fast and loose with the rules here, Tyler.
We've seen. Oh, it's Skits! Monster Mosh is back! Oh, crazy train! It's
Wow, the
Skits!
bell sounds, Tyler. It's officially underway, and now my faux pas, where I said it was a 5-team elimination match. Now I'm right.
Did you give Ozzy permission to enter into this match?
It wasn't me, but I tell you what, added a layer of excitement to this one.
There's conspiracy going on, but you know what? I love it. As the bodies are flying, 5-star era is going to work. Here comes the era and Ricky Martinez, but no, main event monster is there.
Oh, look at that! What an incredible maneuver by 5-star era.
Turned that one to arm drag, and out goes the main event
It
monster.
turned into a monkey flip, Tyler.
Nonetheless, here we go. Center of the ring. Ricky Martinez, Tope Suicina, give the assist to ERA. 5-star era on fire, Dan.
Wow, looks like a train wreck out here. ERA, the only person standing.
We got bodies
Wow, the
everywhere.
King's Court is on the outside. ERA, the only one inside the ring.
And look at ERA just giving that shoulder
Wow,
shrug.
he's not done yet.
Like if he's Jordan, but what is he doing up on the top? ERA, a moonsault to the floor, wiping out everyone.
Took him out like a set of bowling pins, landed on his feet. All right, well, the time for celebrating is not on hand, 5-star. They got to put somebody through a table first. Marvin Cruz now escaping into the ring. And 5-star has him cornered.
And Cruz finding himself in a bad way here as 5-star era is tired of Cruz's antics, costing them their championships. But
Ever the opportunist, Eddie Valentine nailing him from behind. And there's Daniel Lacey in the King's Court, has a 3-on-2 advantage here inside the squared circle. Meanwhile, on the outside, Ozzy at the receiving end of some punishment by Agony.
Eddie Valentine, Daniel Lacey trying, the do-si-do for Ricky Martinez. ERA now double splash and a clothesline. And now a high five and a double bulldog.
Nicely done by 5-star era. Incredible tag team work. Killmeister now inside the ring. Now, Tyler, these table eliminations can take place inside the squared circle or outside. It doesn't matter. Point being, you got to put one of the members of the teams through a table to eliminate them, and then the match continues until there's only one team remaining.
And we have not seen any tables at play just yet. And right now, 5-Star Era controlling the flow, going for that 5-star finish. It doesn't matter, they can't pin him. Qrow.
All right, here comes Agony, though. 5-star unaware.
Now they got to deal with a maker of nightmares and Agony. Those right hands having
no effect. Fulton right in front of us here gets his cane, choking out Marvin Cruz.
ERA, though, trying to apologize to Agony, but it's not happening. Agony taking out all of 5-Star Era, and now Veritas backing him up. Oh, caught with that super kick. And like a magician on those ropes, it's Ricky Martinez. Martinez looking to fly out with a drop kick right on Agony.
Veritas, though, stalking Martinez.
Martinez tried to get out of the way, he couldn't. Tried for that nightmare
nicely
effect.
done.
There's that arm drag there from Ricky Martinez. It's a lights out.
Look out from behind, Skits going up to the top.
This
5-star unaware.
Look at the flood. No, 5-star caught Skits. Middle of the air, 5-star finish.
Unbelievable. 5-Star Era is on fire in this one.
You get a 5-star finish. You get a 5-star finish.
All right, we get it, Tyler. Calm down.
5-Star Era on fire.
Man, so many of the competitors in this match are down and out on the outside.
Tried taking 5-Star out with that chair. ERA, though, put on the brakes. And what the hell are they thinking here? Ooh.
Beautiful spinning neck breaker from a suplex position by ERA. Yeah, that chair is there, and I know what's coming.
And Ricky Martinez couldn't be any happier as he's taking his time with it. Now with the assist of the chair, Marvin Cruz falling victim of the signature patented skull crushers. And all good things, there's always one more.
Qrow going to work on Agony right here in front of us. Now Fulton dragging Agony to his feet. And Lacey, though, on Qrow. Agony trying to fight his way out of it.
Yeah, Cruz may be done out of this match. I mean, took consecutive shots to the head with that chair.
Martinez got a table out from underneath the ring.
And now Martinez and ERA, they could be thinking about putting Marvin Cruz through that table.
All right, 5-Star Era now, trying to get that table set up. Meanwhile, on the outside, a whole bunch of bodies are down.
5-Star Era trying to get that table up, and they do.
They do, but they're all alone in the ring. They need to get somebody to put through it.
That table.
I vote for Marvin Cruz.
I could have bet on that one that you would be voting for Marvin Cruz to fly through a table. But I think 5-Star Era will put anyone they see through that table at this point. There's so many bodies out here.
ERA trying to drag Valentine back into the ring.
They want that revenge on the King's Cards. Man, Ozzy Killmonster just leveled Marvin Cruz, I believe, with that chair.
Valentine dispatches ERA, and Lacey now going after Martinez, nails Lacey as he comes towards him.
Oh, and Valentine just laying out ERA on the outside. Now this is interesting. It's just Ricky and Daniel Lacey in there with that table.
I think Ricky's got designs to put Lacey through it with a superplex.
And Dan, if Ricky puts Lacey through this table, we're going to be guaranteed having
new champions,
tag team champions. The former tag team champion trying.
Lacey got his legs on the inside of the ring now, on the inside of the rope.
And look at Valentine giving the assist to Lacey on the outside. Ricky, though, just ringing the bells of Daniel Lacey.
Martinez now going to the top. He's going to try and Hurricane Rana him way out through there, I think.
He is, but no.
But Lacey too strong.
Lacey's too strong, Dan. He's got him. Can he muscle
This
him
doesn't
up?
look
He
good
can
for-
powerbomb
Oh
through
yeah,
the
Martinez
table
is out.
from the second rope.
Five-star era has been eliminated.
And how about that? The former tag team champions eliminated here. 5-star era not able to recapture those championships. And how about that?
While the match continues, the bell sounds to signify one team has been eliminated. Oh man, Agony just nailed Skits with the chair. They got to get that table out of the ring now.
They do it deep, but look at Ozzy. Oh man, head first with that chair to Veritas. Oh, middle of the ring. Agony's got Skits. Tombstone.
Yeah, but no pinfalls here, Tyler.
Agony Tombstone, his former tag team partner in Skits. That's long gone and dead. And now Veritas going right after Ozzy Killmeister. And Dan, I still can't get over. We've seen now the King's Court defeat 5-star era twice and now just eliminate 5-star era. You gotta wonder, does King's Court just have 5-star era's number?
They may very well, Tyler. Agony now setting that table up in the corner. So the remaining teams
Now
are Monster
pulling
Mosh.
off Ozzy and slamming him right down is Veritas.
Agony and Veritas, Monster Mosh, Fulton, and Qrow, and of course the tag team champions, the King's Court, invoking Three-Bird rules and involving Marvin Cruz on their team. Skits in trouble now as he's leaned up against that table. Any amount of force right now is going to put Skits through it.
Oh, they want to put
Ozzy through Skits through the table.
Oh, but it's eat the feet from Skits, and Ozzy just
Killmeister with Agony now. Oh, they got the chairs.
and a chair shot after chair shot from Monster Mosh. But
He's just
Agony,
absorbing them.
he's eating them like cupcakes there.
And Agony loves cupcakes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, through the table he goes in the corner.
Agony and Veritas has been eliminated.
Well, that would be considered somewhat of an upset.
Wow, Ozzy Killmeister fighting out of Agony's grasp, and him and Skits sending Agony through that table. But here comes the unpredictable team of the main event, Monster Fulton and Qrow. A real dark horse team here.
Qrow with Skits up. Oh, a boot. Oh, what a combination.
To that spinning Death Valley driver. This is the first time Fulton and Qrow have ever teamed up before. They're getting innovative in there, but right now Ozzy bringing the fight to them. And look at Qrow, oh, with a pop-up kick.
Unbelievable. And Fulton with that shoulder in the midsection followed by a clothesline. And here comes Qrow driving that elbow.
And now it's got Skits in his sights, 2 for 1.
Man, beautifully clothesline Skits while he bulldog Ozzy. This Qrow has improved by leaps and bounds since the first time I saw him here in CCW so many years ago. And now Fulton with another table.
And I'm liking this team dynamic of Fulton and Qrow right now, Dan.
Well, they got that table now inside the ring. It seems like Fulton and Qrow are the only 2 men standing. Skits is down here in front of us. Marvin Cruz walking around. He's in the ring with that steel chair.
But no, Fulton just intercepting Cruz, booting him, send that chair flying.
Oh, Tyler, they got Cruz all alone. That table's set up in the center of the ring.
And it might just, oh no, I thought Fulton was gonna suplex Cruz.
I thought he would have put him right into it, but put him on the top rope.
They want to send Cruz flying.
Don't give the rest of the King's Court a chance to rescue him. Valentine with the right hand to Skits on the outside.
And now Qrow and Fulton are looking
Valentine.
for a suplex, but Lacey and Valentine are there, Dan.
Yeah, they're able to break it up. Qrow over the top rope. They have Fulton up in a very precarious position now.
And it's a power
Oh man, Fulton through the table.
Fulton and Qrow have been eliminated. The King's Court, now with 2 eliminations under their belt. They just need one more though, as it's just Monster Mosh.
Wow, it's 3-on-2 also, Tyler. Let's point that out.
And right now the King's Court feeling real good about themselves. Then the odds were stacked against them, but it seems like they just keep evening the deck, especially with Marvin Cruz evening the odds.
That table's still in the center of the ring. They need to get rid of that.
And look at Skip
And
just
Skip,
sleeping
he's
across.
a maniac. He's going against all 3 of them. Killmeister finally made it back into the ring now.
And how about this?
And this match continues, Tyler.
Once again, we see Monster Mosh facing off against the King's Court. Once again, going after Eddie Valentine as a headbutt from Ozzy, but it's a chair from Marvin Cruz.
Nailed it.
And another one from Cruz to Skids this time. And this is it, Dan. We are down to the final 2 teams. Whichever member goes through a table, they are eliminated, and the surviving team is your tag team champions. And right now, it looks like the King's Court are going to run away with their tag team championships.
Yeah, it sure does appear that way. With a 3-on-2 advantage. And Monster Mosh is in bad shape right now. All 3 members of the King's Court in this matchup are standing. And they just sent Skids to the outside. He's lying on the hard floor. Wait a minute, Valentine here asking for the microphone. They haven't won anything yet, Tyler.
You are going to bear witness to the true power in the last territory. Let's rack them up. Come on, rack them up.
Well, Valentine just directing traffic now.
Valentine just doesn't want to win and retain the tag team championships. They want to make a display out of this. They want to just use Monster Mosh as an example.
Well, the capacity crowd here chanting for Ozzy Killmeister.
And Dan, I just can't believe that Monster Mosh has made it this far into this match. They weren't even supposed to be in this matchup. Reunited here. It's been so long since we've seen them together as a team, but right now, that reunion might be short-lived as King's Court might put Monster Mosh out for good. Oh, man.
Well, Lacey's trying to set that table up, gave Ozzy some time to recover, and he went on the attack, but Lacey just turned it around on him.
And Cruz is just
Spine first into those steel steps.
chomping away at Skids, but Skids answering back.
Valentine loves what he's seeing here. He's not even bothering to get involved. His stablemates, Daniel Lacey and Marvin Cruz, seem to have things well in hand as they have the table set up here right in front of us, Tyler.
Right on the outside. Like I said, they're going to make an example out of Monster Mosh. Man, as Valentine's still walking around with this microphone.
This is who you cheer for, this fat piece of crap! Cheer Ozzy!
And now Chamberlain's got that microphone just talking trash. This is getting disgusting now, Dan.
Yeah, Daniel Lacey berating Ozzy verbally.
Monster Mosh just they can't fight these numbers here.
Yeah, it's 3-on-2. They're giving away a lot of size on top of that, Tyler. Lacey's just choking the life out of Ozzy now. And Valentine again with that microphone.
And where did Skids and Cruz go?
And we will be champions.
Skids and Cruz went to the back, Dan.
Oh, wait a minute. Skids. From my vantage point, I can see it's Tyler.
Look at
Skids
this.
is climbing.
Daniel Lacey, though, is just battering Ozzy Killmeister. And oh my God, you're right, Dan. They're gonna slam Ozzy right through that table, though.
Ozzy's just kicked his way free.
Oh,
and a couple of headbutts.
Headbutt.
And one to the jaw of Valentine. Ozzy firing back now on Daniel Lacey. And Valentine into the guardrail.
You just can't kill the metal. That's Ozzy Killmeister whiplash. It's Skits is standing on top.
Skits, oh my God, what the hell?
Right through that table.
Here are your winners and new CCW Tag Team Champions,
And Monster Mosh is your tag team champions.
Unbelievable.
Holy Skits.
Holy Skits is right. He just came off the top of our entryway, through Daniel Lacey and through the table.
And Ozzy Killmeister was the only one that saw Skits. The King's Court didn't see him. Ozzy knew he just had to survive to have Skits fly from the heavens and save this matchup and become new tag team champions for the first time. Monster Mosh is CCW tag team champions.
Unbelievable. What a conclusion to this matchup. The team that wasn't even supposed to be here is now victorious, and they're your new CCW Tag Team Champions. What a night, Tyler.
What a way to cap off an amazing night for Anniversary 22. Well, it looks like we're going to be celebrating here, Dan, all night long at Port St. Lucie. What an anniversary this has been. Happy birthday, CCW.
Absolutely, it's been an incredible night. New Southeastern Heavyweight Champion Chris Farrow in a shocking victory over Ariel, Levy. Nikki Blackheart retains the Women's Championship via disqualification as Kristen Blaze interjects herself in the match and challenges her next week to Vivo on March 28th down in Doral, Florida. What an unbelievable anniversary event here at the Mid-Florida Event Center. Wrestling fans, on behalf of our ring announcer, Emmy Landau, my broadcast colleague, Tyler Casimir, I'm Dan Evans, saying good night from the Mid-Florida Event Center in Port St. Lucie. We'll see you next week at Vivo.